Wow. That was the funniest episode of the show I have ever seen. I mean, it's an episode that basically makes fun of itself. It does the job of Bronies React for us. Like, there's not a single joke I or anyone could make that won't be incredibly obvious. I mean, it's written by M.A. Larson, so I'm pretty sure most of the other reactors are going to be shouting, "Larson!" every 5 seconds. Those scenes with Dr. Hooves and Derpy, insert Back to the Future reference here, yeah, no one will see that coming. And I can't even imagine how many gay jokes are going to be made about Stephen Magnet. Come to think of it, there's a lot of opportunities for gay jokes in this episode. And the entire show, but still. And I'm just going to go out on a limb here and assume that KP is going to make a Kim Possible reference for when Bon Bon does her little reveal. Okay, maybe if I watch the episode one more time and take notes while I watch it, then some original ideas will come to me, and I'll record my reactions after that.
Here we go, episode 100. Looking forward to this.
I didn't have any background pony merchandise. This will do, right?
Let's do this. Alright, I'm going to play a game for this Bronies React. Anytime something interesting happens, I'm going to take a bite of this muffin.
God bless Daily Motion.
2 muffins should be enough for this episode, right?
Thought I would be dressed as Octavia? Well, think again!
I'm back. Oh, I'm going again.
Did you think we'd make it this far? I certainly didn't. I thought I'd be dead.
100 episodes of My Little Pony. Look how far we've come, ladies and gentlemen. The fandom has gone through twists and turns, but we've made it to 100 episodes of Generation 4. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Now, what is it that the staff have in store for us, you ask? There's only one way to find out.
Oh, it's a little scrapbook.
Scrapbooking, so 1993.
I saw them in my scrapbook. It didn't catch on fire.
Princess Cranky.
Ah, love wins is the equal sign.
A Cranky and Matilda episode? Okay.
Alright, who's going to be first to make an ass joke?
Everyone wants a cranky old man for a special some donkey.
I'll never understand the ponies in this town.
Implying he's ever understood the ponies in any town.
Neither will any of us. Especially Pinky.
How can they fly when the wing-to-body ratio is so off?
They were all gussied up and looking at me funny.
He looks like Johnny Bravo.
Maybe because you look like the love child of Eeyore and Johnny Bravo? Oh my god, that's brilliant. I gotta keep that one.
Kept asking if I was nervous.
I thought he kept asking if I was gay.
Maybe they're just as excited for us to be married as I am.
We've been saving ourselves.
I bet Pinky asked if he was nervous-sighted.
Aw, they're so cute.
I sound more excited about paying taxes than you do about getting married.
This is the reason I don't watch chick flicks, except now I get to watch 2 mules do it. I mean...
The invitations are wrong!
The wedding is today!
But I got such a good deal on them.
It's all about the budget. See, this guy is a typical guy, and I like it.
The princesses have even RSVP'd.
The princesses can't be bothered to help when the world's in danger, but they're more than happy to attend local weddings and eat free food, apparently.
I told you we should have eloped.
I wanted to go to Las Pegasus, but no.
What? Okay, I thought that meant something else.
The musicians!
Oh god, I hope they're not Bernie musicians.
You sent invitations to every pony in town with the wrong date.
Ah, Derpy!
Derpy!
Was there any question of who could have screwed up so bad?
Muffin?
Whoa! Okay, she's talking again.
I screwed up. Have a muffin.
Apology muffins make it all good.
This pleases me.
Oh, she talked. Wait. She talked, guys!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, and she brought muffins. Oh, that's the best.
Oh, Derpy is so cute!
I hope I'm not the only one that's speechless.
This episode's off to a good start already.
Aw, Derpy's so cute.
Every time they pander, I mark it down. That's one, Larson. You already got one on you.
It's funny because this all just brings me right back to a Bronies React. The second Bronies React we ever made had to do with the whole derpy talking fiasco. And here we are. We're past it, guys. Derpy's talking again.
I wonder how they got by this time. Maybe they changed her name to Muffin.
Let the Bronies rejoice.
100 episodes later, and I still hate the theme song.
Oh, hey, Twilight. Uh-oh.
It's the doo-doo dance on the table with Twilight!
I feel just awful, Doc.
Oh, she's gonna talk some more. I like this voice.
Is that a New York accent? Jesus, even Derpy is blacker than me.
Gotta love that child labor.
Featherweight? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, there we go. 2.
Oh, this guy. Oh my gosh. Really?
Dr. Hooves with Derpy? This is gonna be an interesting episode.
Doctor Who!
Doc, did you call him Doc? Who'd you call Doc? Who'd you call Doc? Did you call the waiter Doc? You couldn't call the waiter Doc. He's a waiter. She would call him waiter. It's Doc. It's Doc. Oh. Go back in time and fix all this. And he's tapping. Oh!
British.
The pandering!
Going back in time is old thinking, my friend.
He even has a lab. Oh my goodness. Yes.
He's doing a great job with the British accent, I must say.
Oh, I think the BBC are going to be giving Hasbro a taste of their own medicine real soon.
It's a TARDIS. It's way bigger on the inside than the outside, but it's a house cottage thing.
So if we take the timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly Doctor Who, but which is which him, which he doesn't even know because they don't know which he is, we take a look at everything that's going on here. I don't know Doctor Who.
Okay, maybe there's a way I can make a Back to the Future joke without it just being a reference. Okay, alright, think. Alright, Doc Brown's line was 1.21 gigawatts. Alright, Dr. Hooves is a horse. Horse is neigh. Alright, if I can somehow combine neigh with gigawatts.
Twilight's work. Decades, centuries, really.
Centuries. He said centuries.
Turns out there's a magic spell for it. Who knew?
You did back in season 2 when Twilight told you about it.
How does Derpy's hair go back to normal so easily?
Wet Mane Derpy. Electrically wet mane.
But there are so many things that magic can't explain, where science and mathematics are the real magic.
Yeah, magic is to science what Paint Tool Psi is to paint.
Yeah, sure, science and math are real magic, but with actual magic, you ain't gotta explain shit.
Ever since a particularly traumatic experience as a foal.
As a foal. See? That's where they got it wrong. My headcanon is right. Stop messing it up, Hasbro. Jeez, don't they care about us?
I wonder what the traumatic experience was.
I like how we don't know what that traumatic experience is. It's just there being traumatic.
I'm surprised his laboratory hasn't caused more major accidents than Twilight's laboratory. Well, I didn't even know if Twilight has a laboratory, but he has like a legit one. Because all legitimate laboratories have to have a plasma ball. If they don't have a plasma ball, it's not legit. Like, you're just like, oh, that's a cool workshop. But it's not a laboratory unless there's a plasma ball. Crazy stuff. Maybe he's just a really good scientist and he's like, hey, catastrophes ain't my thing. That ain't my deal, yo. Thug life.
Science provides explanations of things we never thought possible.
I like this guy.
I accidentally sent out invitations for Cranky and Matilda's wedding with today's date instead of tomorrow's.
Oh, that was so cute.
Oh,
Is that a cow in the background? That is.
Rarity!
Rarity, the doctor always talks like this. This is a cool.
Ah.
Oh.
Ah, vinyl!
I think that's a living theme stuff.
Is that the Keenan and Kel theme song?
Please!
I bet you those are going to be on Redbubble in a week.
Vinyl be like, I'm in my own world.
That's really a lame song, Vinyl. I mean, awesome work, Daniel.
She's got to alter the sleeves of my suit, and she's got to do it now!
Just wear your bow tie, that's all you need. I mean, everybody's usually naked anyway.
Okay, what kind of scientist cares about fashion?
Haha, get it? Thunderlane's lane.
Oh wow, the Big Lebowski ponies are back.
Great withering stallions, they've got style.
They've got style.
Come to think of it, I never actually saw The Big Lebowski before. Maybe I should watch it just to see what kind of jokes I can make about this scene.
Oh yeah, man, his name is me.
Oh no!
And the dude pony sounds like the dude!
Fun fact, they actually hired Jeff Bridges to voice himself in The Big Lebowski. He has nothing to do with My Little Pony.
Did anybody else notice the dude's carpet cutie mark?
That rug really tied the room together, did it not?
Hey.
This guy peed on it.
Donnie, please.
I love how the dude has a rug as a cutie mark. It really tied his character design together.
Look, it's Steve Buscemi. He actually looks better as a horse than he does as a human.
What's this word you keep using, man?
Man.
Actually, the word man has been used a total of 9 times in this show. Why do I know that?
I'd love it if that was the exact strategy he had for sex.
My greatest enemy, math.
If PMV is a pony music video, but P equals MV is momentum, that means that momentum and PMVs are actually related. That once PMVs started picking up pace, the momentum of them started to chainrail everything else in this fandom, and everything got going, and that's how this fandom became what it is!
Just throw the ball straight.
Hold on. Straight?
And now he has a new strategy for sex.
My mother telling me something like that. Are you straight? I believe she would ask.
I'll try your straight technique, but it's kind of hard. Because I like boys.
I was about to say, that's all I do. I just throw the ball.
What the? Okay. All right. I get it. Okay. God.
Do we know what they're wrong about?
So Octavia just spoke, which means...
Oh! She has an English accent. Yes, this is good. She talked.
Oh my goodness. Oh my...
This is the best.
Hello, Octavia.
Oh, Octavia spoke. I know she spoke in Rainbow Rocks, but this time she spoke in the actual show.
Wow, she's British. I never would have guessed.
British!
British.
She's British.
Hey, that's not Eily Monty.
I'm going to need more muffins.
I'd say it's either a friendship problem or a monster attack.
Because friendship problems and monster attacks are pretty much one and the same.
Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle are really smart.
Yeah, fighting a monster, friendship problem, that's the same thing to us.
Buttons is there. There's button mash. I like the fact he's close to Sweetie Belle as well. Goo. Button, shouldn't you be doing your homework?
A monster attack? Blast!
Oh, blast. Oh, this is so perfect. Octavia talked, and she had an English accent, and she said blast. Oh, that's tremendous. I don't care about anything else in the episode. This is the best.
Wow, she's so snooty.
A Maltese.
You know, I don't actually hear that many British people say blast these days. It's a very posh word. Blast.
There's your shout out, Eily.
Blast, blast, blast.
We all have one. Look, Twist didn't die. That's weird.
And she sings, I am Octavia. Sad.
It'll all be cleared up in a half an hour or so.
This is also deliciously meta. I love it.
I love it when shows are self-aware.
Accounting for commercials, of course.
Oh yeah, Sweetie Belle. Half an hour or so, you know, with some commercial breaks about GAC and a few other things.
Just pray to God it's not a human problem, otherwise we'll be here for an hour and a half.
Talk about a fourth wall demolition.
Oh wow. That's a flying panda. That's a flying, pandering panda. That's 4 points.
This is our first genetically modified hybrid. Verizon Wireless presents the Bugbear.
Like what came first, the bug or the bear?
They're throwing pandas at us. Oh no.
Looks like pony creator gone wrong.
When did Equestria become Terraria?
I've heard a theory that this here is actually a panda with a ringtail. Panda ring, panda ring. Oh my god.
On my wedding day?
She has a point. I mean, why aren't people more concerned about the wedding than this gigantic monster that just showed up?
I like how they're like, wedding! And it's like, but there's a monster. But wedding!
If you're expecting a giant disaster to not happen on any given day in Ponyville, got some bad news for you.
I mean, she's had this scheduled for months.
Diamond Delegator. You go over there, and you go over there. I'll turn around and stare.
But no ponies asked me to organize anything since Twilight came to town.
Aww.
It's all your fault, Twilight.
That's kind of depressing.
They haven't asked you to organize anything because you couldn't even organize winter wrap-up.
She's like, I used to be a main 6, but then I was replaced.
She took her derb.
No ponies asked me since Twilight. I really hate her guts.
Twilight, you're an asshole!
Remember that one Black Friday? How there were like 3 lines at Walmart? And there were like 12 different registers that weren't open, and I was the one saying, hey, let's open up all the registers and let all the people go through. Let's save the day. That was me. I earned that.
I used to be the best organizer in all of Ponyville.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
So, judging by your cutie mark, is your name Triple Diamond? If so, then boy do I have a slash fic to write about you.
Noogie, 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 noogie. I'm so evil.
I'm waiting for this to turn into a canon pony.mov.
This is awful! The horror! The horror!
Oh my god, the flower ponies. They're adorable. I miss them.
Now here's a pony that needs to borrow Rarity's drama couch.
They're as delicate as a flower.
I have a feeling they'll overreact to anything, just like the people in this video.
I was a little nervous.
Yeah, me too, Twilight.
Bonbon, your voice is normal.
With you by my side, I knew we'd get it done in time.
Oh, man.
Look at those bedroom eyes.
I mean, they smack butts together. That's practically doing it.
There is nothing like a best friend, is there?
Oh my god, just buck already!
Get a room.
There is nothing like a best friend, is there?
Friendshipping is best shipping.
Why can't I be a gay woman? Then I'd actually have a reason for sounding like this.
Anything's possible when you know some pony as well as we know each other.
I'm sure you two do. Best friends.
Did they just...
They're gonna pull a Korosami on us, guys.
Best friend.
Sure is great to be gal pals, isn't it?
What is it this time? A creature from the Everfree Forest?
Oh damn, they called them out, using the creature from the Everfree Forest like every episode in season 1.
No, it's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
My name isn't Bonbon. It's Special Agent Sweetie Drops.
Pinkie Pie, what are you doing?
Wait, how do secret agents work if you have a cutie mark? You could probably guess by looking at the cutie mark that her name might be Sweetie Drops.
They managed to use both her fan name and her Hasbro name. Larson, you've done it again.
Okay, her name isn't Bonbon, it's Special Agent Sweetie Drops. Oh. And by the way, she's Sweetie Belle's real mother.
What is going on?
And my husband's seafood dinner.
The fact she's a secret agent is like super cool.
The whole agency. Every last shred of evidence of the organization's existence was destroyed.
Ponies of S.H.I.E.L.D.
If Bonbon worked for a super secret agency that worked against monsters, and Daring Do works for the same agency, and Celestia wanted total deniability, then why does Daring Do write books about it?
I'm your basic average mare, doing things you'd never dare. You can't stop me cause I'm Agent Sweetie Drops. Okay, if KP doesn't think of that before me, I will be very disappointed.
Are you saying our whole friendship was based on a lie?
Well, Lyra.
But the lunches, the long talks, the benches we've sat on.
What is it, like a form of geocaching? Got that bench, got that bench. Ooh, no one's sat on this bench yet.
Pandering! Wow. They did their research.
Yeah, the benches, the picnic tables, the train seats, the bleachers.
Man, I feel you, Lyra. You know, I once dated a chick who turned out to be a spy, too. She said she needed my kidney for official government spy business. But that turned out to be a lie, too. I did not get my kidney back.
I'm glad they did with this episode what they did, where they literally said, you know what, we could have a couple references, or we can make the fandom go nuts. It's just literally one big fandom firework. This is epic! Like, this is hilarious because somebody who shows up late into the show will someday come across this episode, and who knows? I mean, what if they don't find the fandom before they find this episode? What if this episode is the 100th one they've seen, but they don't know any of the stuff that all the fandoms come up with, and they're like, wait, I have noticed some little things like that. Wait a minute! The show is self-aware!
You're my very best friend.
Very best friend. Oh ho ho.
Did you have sex with her?
Wait, I can fix this. And I
You could have just used the door.
Okay, Pinkie Pie.
I need my ring today, no matter the cost. As long as it doesn't cost any extra.
I think there's a little cranky doodle in all of us.
Wow, a Flintstones reference. I didn't expect them to make references in this episode.
Your flameless fireworks look just like flowers. I'll use them for the wedding.
Great Wickering stallions.
What the heck is a Wickering stallion?
And if we ever want to serve lemonade, I found some stuff in the bathroom.
I like the rhino sound effect.
Oh, I was expecting the John Goodman pony to pull out a gun.
Without knowing what the trigger is, they could go off at any moment.
It's like Tumblr.
Just like people on Tumblr.
Dr. Hooves is describing Tumblr. Thanks for your contribution to the fight, Rainbow Dash.
This is all I know how to do. Slap it in the butt.
Kidney shot, double in the tummy. Everybody gonna hit it like he's a dummy.
You must relax, my dear. We can handle anything.
What the accent is that? It's like every Asian comedian's impression of their mom combined into one voice.
Oh yes, we do your hair. I love it.
It's true! They really are the best!
Holy shit, it's been a while since we've seen you.
Metrosexual!
They really are the best. That's why I haven't eaten them yet.
I'm Stephen Magnet.
Stephen Magnet? Wow, that's taking it back to the OG Bronies back in 2010.
Most people probably already know this, but Stephen Magnet's name actually comes from an automated subtitle here on YouTube. I wonder what my name would be. Little shy if I am.
You're Stephen Magnet?
Well, what'd you expect, Bugbear?
Well, what do you expect, the Spanish Inquisition?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition!
I know. He's so, like, flamboyant, it's fantastic.
It's like the genie from Aladdin had a child with Cupid from the Fairly Odd Parents.
At some point, Stephen Magnet is going to try to talk her into joining Fanbuilt.
I just love that old burro.
I just love that old ass.
I guess I assumed you were a pony.
Well, it's like they say, Matilda. When you assume, it makes you a jackass.
It's just like Cranky to leave out those details like that he's fabulous.
The only thing he ever cared about was finding
Nemo.
That and a baldness cure.
The wedding isn't the important thing. The marriage is.
I like that. The wedding isn't the important thing. The marriage is.
The wedding is everything.
Stephen Magnet's an asshole.
And now I officially hate Steve Magnet.
Whoa, Steven is like bold.
But Stephen Magnet is being real and saying that this would ruin your social status if this goes wrong.
The wedding is everything.
How dare you?
Okay, how many times has Season 5 f***ed up kids' minds? Including now? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I like how they never address this wedding marriage issue ever again. It's just enough to get Matilda nervous and to move us into the third act.
When everything's canon, nothing is.
Rob Bob, goddammit!
The house is half and half.
You know, the two sides of the house don't look that different, so why paint it a different color? I mean, Octavia and Vinyl seem to get along in this episode, so why be so anal about the color of the house?
How do you hold that? How do you hold that thing?
I don't care what you say, this is a massive throwback to a fandom piece. I mean, the likelihood that they would have paired these two up together in the first place, I don't think so.
Oh man, the musicians of Ponyville, Vinyl and Octi, as roommates. That's so cool. I wonder where they thought of that. I wonder where they thought of that.
All these wedding songs are so standard.
Wedding songs are so boring.
Well, have you tried not playing music from the public domain?
I know, you should play some dubstep violin.
So many OTPs in this episode.
I want Matilda and Cranky's wedding to be special.
Will Vinyl talk?
I guess milk is a safer bet than having her chug a thing of cider and smash it against her forehead.
Be funny if she started playing the flute.
My girlfriend has a theory that vinyl's actually deaf, kind of like how Beethoven used to make music, except it's like the DJ pony of Beethoven.
Come on, guys. I'm waiting for the best material ever. Come on.
I'm not sure that's appropriate for a wedding, is it?
That's not very traditional, is it?
All right, bitch, first of all. Wait, was that Ratchetness? I can't remember if that was Ratchetness or Jack's Blade. All black people sound the same to me.
This wub you have, not appropriate.
That's more like it.
Just buck already!
I actually like this. It's cool.
This is like when they take classical songs and put them through the DDR treatment.
Did your Enigma take over the music in this episode?
They're turning into a PMV.
Little touch of J.J. Abrams. Lens flares fix everything. Maybe something like that.
Now we're in DDR treatment.
Jesus, Vinyl.
Now I'm just confused. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I think I'm having a seizure!
Needs more air horns.
Stop! I'm going to be late for the wedding!
Stop! I'm gonna be late for the wedding!
Were they about to, like, hit each other? Oh, it's nothing special. It's just my orchestral canon.
I think I'm having a seizure!
Well, that's a thing.
Oh!
You can make it turn down for what joke here?
Turn down for what?
You guys notice the shark?
The show has officially jumped the shark. Literally, look, there's a shark.
Is that the freaking jelly pony from the Perfect Stallion song?
The jam pony is having the time of his life.
This is the best.
I love the fact that Barry Punch is just like, yeah, whatever, we're going for a ride.
Look at how, what's her face? She goes up in here, she's just smiling.
Hayseed!
Hayseed turnip truck!
Final had like a car in Equestria Girls that was like all high tech, and now she has this.
The cane from the season 4 premiere? Wow.
Why was there a Twilight cane there in the first place?
Our glorious leader, the Twiceptor, has returned.
Oh god, it's that cane!
Nobody knows they saw it, but they did. A nice group of horses. Alright, that's a Fight Club reference. You better get it.
What is life? Is it nothing more than the endless search for a cutie mark? And what is a cutie mark but a constant reminder that we're all only one bugbear attack away from oblivion? And what of the poor gator, flank forever blank, destined to an existential swim down the river of life to an unknowable destiny?
This is my favorite part.
This right here is the best part of the episode.
This is the best part of the entire show. Oh my god. That redeems every bad episode I've ever seen. It's probably the one part Larson didn't write. I'm just kidding. That's so... Existential gummy.
That is arguably my favorite scene of any episode of My Little Pony. Gummy monologuing. Suddenly, what does that open up?
That bit with Gummy definitely reminds me of Race.
I think I'm having an existential breakdown because of a cartoon alligator.
Like in the other reacts when he suddenly goes deep in thought.
A children's show about pastel-colored horses just made me question my existence. Well done, Larson. Well done.
Something like that might work.
Whoa, hold up. Oh!
Guys, her eyes are purple.
Okay, I thought her eyes were red for a second. That almost got me. That almost got me, but don't worry, the creators are wrong.
What do you mean you left it on the counter? I thought you were bringing it. Oh, well, this is just wonderful.
Whoa, Celestia's been putting on a mask this whole time. She's actually a bitch.
Why does Luna keep on borrowing my clothes?
Wait, we already knew that.
One of these days, Luna. One of these days. Bang! Boom! Back to the moon.
I love this bit with Celestia and Luna going back and forth as actual sisters. I think that's really cool.
You would think after over 1,000 years they would learn how to communicate.
You two are literally gods. Is this what you have to argue about nowadays? Oh, sister, we're out of milk. Oh, why don't you just poof some into existence? Oh, look, it's some. You're gone.
I handled the gift for Cadence and Shining Armor.
So that's where Luna was during the season 2 finale.
Fine. I don't even think Cadence even liked those bananas you sent her.
Fine, I'll send her cake next time.
Okay, I don't care if this is an obvious joke. It is so much fun to misinterpret what they're talking about.
I thought you were gonna bring the pot. You said you would bring it.
Well, did you at least bury the hooker?
I thought we were talking about pots.
Yes, but I also killed a hooker.
What was the hooker's name?
It was Trixie. I killed Trixie.
It's alright. He always cries at weddings.
Or until the honeymoon. Hey-o!
He always cries at weddings. It's so embarrassing.
These flameless fireworks look even better than flowers.
Did Derpy just climax? What was that?
They are pretty.
They've defeated the bugbear.
Oh, good. Pinkie Pie's back.
We defeated the bugbear.
Hey. Hello.
Lyra, horses' legs do not work that way.
She's got leg game going.
How do you do that with your legs?
She's sitting like a human. Wow.
Damn, the way she said hello, you'd think she grew balls between now and the last time we saw her. And that's why she's sitting like that.
It's like they pay attention to the Brony fandom's headcanon or something.
You didn't happen to mention our earlier conversation about my secret identity.
She's Kim Possible, duh.
You know those expensive imported oats you were saving for a special occasion? I cooked them up and ate them.
You mean the poison oats?
I don't know if that's equivalent, being a complete, just being a dick to actually protecting someone.
It's sort of thrilling to reveal your deepest, darkest secrets.
I cheated on a 5th grade math test. I have a library book that's 4 years overdue. I murdered someone. Secrets are fun.
That's what best friends are for.
Yes, that's what friends and that pony eavesdropping right behind you are for.
I don't really understand that bit. That's what friends are for. You doing something nasty, not telling them, and then telling them later, and then they forgive you.
Sure, best friends.
But she ate your oats. Why are you best friends? She ate your oats. This is almost Sunset Shimmer. This is f***ing name. This is almost Sunshit Shimmer. This is almost Sunshit Shimmer status.
Meanwhile, the sisters are just like, good.
And this was the only thing left in my closet.
You get it? Because Doctor Who?
How do I look?
Like a million bits.
I mean, I would get a second opinion. My vision's kinda, you know.
OTP.
Whoa! I heard something totally different.
Gotta love derpying Doctor Hooves.
Great Wickering Stallions!
Wickering stallions. Oh, heavens.
Will you stop saying that?
Allons-y!
Come on!
If I didn't know any better, I'd say the show was trying to make a Doctor Who reference.
Oh wow, a Doctor Who reference that I only know because I'm vaguely familiar with it. I didn't even know what Doctor Who was until I started watching MLP back in 2011.
I can't believe I lost my hair!
I can't believe I've lost my hair! Wait a minute, I didn't have any.
You have this whole head of hair and you choose the thing that's going to be most obvious to notice? Okay, whatever.
Thank God for that guitar pick.
Oh, it's such a cute friendship with Cranky and Steven.
You were a complete dick to my wife.
Now you get in there and marry that donkey!
Hey, come on, don't call the bride! Yeah, no, she's literally yeah, okay.
Marry that ass.
Slamming the door in the main six's face.
Oh, wedding block.
Denied!
Oh! That's funny. The best part is just the huge smile on their face. We're coming!
Join these two in matrimony.
Matrimony.
I can only imagine how uncomfortable Cranky must be.
Why?
All trots of life.
Hasty, do you have the most beautiful smile?
I still love Hasty Turnip Truck. I wish he would talk.
And no matter what obstacles kept them apart,
You sent her off to the moon. That was one hell of an obstacle to overcome.
You know what? This scene is really cute with Celestia and Luna holding hooves and everything, but, you know, the ponies in the back are going, turn the hair down! I can't see what's going on!
love would finally bring them together.
My name is actually Pinkie Pie.
Is the star of their own story.
Donnie was a good scout. And a good bowler. He was one of us. Good stallion. He loved the outdoors and bowling. And so, Theodore Donald Keratopoulos, in accordance with what we believe would have been your final wishes, we commit your final mortal remains to the bosom of Princess Celestia, that you loved so well.
It's not just the main characters in our stories that make life so rich.
Oh.
Who let the cow in?
Oh, Maya, this speech.
Hey, Lunar, wanna come round my house and we'll play Halo? Yes, quite. I will play the Halos with you, Mr. Mash.
Pony. Those who play big parts and those.
Who let the changeling in?
Crap, it's a changeling.
It's kind of sad that they're like all cowering in fear from that little changeling.
You'll do as a replacement for Cranky. I've actually been scoping him out all day. Look at those muscles. I just need to make it look spontaneous. Oh, hello.
I love the way he hugs.
I now pronounce you Jack and Jenny.
Jack and Jenny? I thought it was Cranky and Matilda. Is that something I'm not getting?
So is a male donkey a Jack and a female a Jenny? I suppose it is. I didn't know that. I learned something today. See, guys, ponies are educational.
Oh, I love a good wedding. I love a good wedding.
No.
I mean, I know this episode kissed a lot of ass, but this is ridiculous.
This is so cute.
Is that the first kiss in the show? It is, because Shining Armor and Cadence just hugged.
Of course!
We're under attack! Rose! It's Rose! I told you it was Rose.
He's sitting next to Rose!
This is like that one scene in Mary Poppins.
We are so lucky to live in this town.
Stop talking! This isn't your episode!
Look at these background ponies.
Even in an episode that's not about us, we're still gonna have lines and get paid. Doesn't that make you happy? Uh-huh. Yep. I'll say. Why, indeed it does. Sure thing.
Well, that episode definitely happened.
I'm gonna get sentimental here, guys, but this fandom, it's been through changes, it's been through twists and turns, and this is the 100th episode of My Little Pony. 100 episodes. 5th season of My Little Pony. 5 years. And it's just been an incredible ride. I got into it just before season 2, and just the friends I've made, the people I've met, the experiences I've had, the places I've traveled because of this show have just been phenomenal. And honestly, I can't wait to see what the future holds for the show and this fandom and the show staff, everything involved. So thank you. I know this Bronies React was a very much anticipated one, a very much requested one, and I personally would like to say a big thank you to everybody who's been watching these Bronies Reacts and getting a kick out of them. It's been my absolute pleasure to bring these to everybody, and who knows what there is in store for the future. So thank you all, from AC Race Best, for joining us for this 100th episode of My Little Pony Bronies React. It's been a crazy ride. Thanks.
Well, it was just as funny the second time around. Man, for the longest time I thought that the show's staff didn't pay attention to what the fandom created. But knowing that they do, and knowing that they actually utilized it, it just makes me have all the more faith in this show than I ever did before. So, with that said, I got my notes, I got my jokes, the camera's rolling, I guess I'm ready to react. Alright, I just gotta pretend to sit down. Okay, time to react to episode 100 of My Little Pony.
Yes.